Hey crew, welcome to another episode of Checking In with Your Coach. Last episode we talked about how one dumbbell, one kettlebell can make the difference between a good workout and a not so good workout at home. Today I want to talk about something called a scratch day. So continuing to talk about training. So before we dive, really deep into hypertrophy, strength training, stuff like that, it's very important for you guys to know that there are going to be days that you just have to chalk up and either go into the gym and you decide, you know what, it's not happening today. You don't go into the gym because maybe, you didn't sleep very well. Maybe you were at the hospital for some reason, whatever. Scratch days. So there's a few ways we can approach a scratch day. Now, for me, it really comes down to what the circumstance is and what my training looks like. So if I'm on a max week where I'm trying to, lift as heavy as I possibly can, most of the time on a scratch day, I'm not even going to go into the gym. And the reason being is, you get music cranked up, you get some pre-workout in you, maybe you didn't sleep very well, but you're able to push past that. All of a sudden you get injured because you're so pissed off. You're like, you know what? I don't need a night's sleep. I'm just going to go in and just go for it. I used to do that, and that led me into, form isn't very good because you're not thinking very well. It's all emotional. You're very aggressive. It's just not how you want it to be. Now, what I do now, so again, if it's a max out week, what I'll do is maybe I'll do an Epsom salt bath, maybe an extra long one where I'll just sit and soak and just think and imagine myself going through the workout. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a, excuse me for a moment, a little bit of a hassle, not necessarily a hassle, I guess more of a mind fuck, if you want to call it that, because, the whole time you're sitting in there, you're just stewing, you're just, oh my God, I should have just gone in anyway, but that's not what you want to do. A lot of times for you to get PRs, for you to get stronger, you can just think about it and your body just makes connections that it didn't make before. Because if you've never taken time to sit down and actually think about your form, and the only time you spend on your form is at the gym, you've already lost the battle. So again, you can sit there, and that's what I'm doing today, okay? Because last night didn't sleep very well at all. It's very hot, it's very humid. I was tossing and turning in my bed. I wear contacts at night to fix my vision. I can't see worth a damn today because when I did sleep, I was mashing my face, and because it was uncomfortable, it was very hot. So again, I'll be Epsom salt bathing sometime, this afternoon, and just trying to relax so that I have a good night's sleep. Now, if it's a deload week, if it's, a competition is coming up in a week or two, then what I'll do is I'll go in, I'll do some very light lifts, way off the number. So let's say, I'm 2 weeks out from a competition and I'm supposed to lift, a 300-pound clean and jerk. I might do 225, but what I may do is add some element of, maybe I pause before I do the jerk. Maybe I do just cleans and then I'll do jerks out of the rack. Whatever I need to do to make that happen. Now, for a lot of you that aren't performance athletes, which you guys can do, and a lot of you already do this. If you get a bad night's sleep, maybe your kid wakes you up, whatever, you just don't go to the gym, right? It's really easy for you. You just say, hey, you know what, I'm not going in. But for others, you too have to be very cautious if you're training, let's say 5 days a week. Let's say you go in on a Wednesday and you didn't sleep Tuesday, you work out, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, right? With those days off in between. Your Wednesday workout, you could go in and completely burn the candle at both ends and might get a decent, or your perception of a decent workout, but then Thursday suffers. And Thursday, maybe you're beating your head against the wall and you drain yourself so much that even with Friday having off and you go back in Saturday, you're not rested. You're not getting a good workout. You're not seeing the results you're looking for. So scratch days don't have to be a bad day. It's certainly not something to get down on yourself about. They do happen, and they're going to continue to happen. Now, what I tend to do is, at least in the past when I would do, let's say, go into the gym anyway and do something, I would still write down my workout. I would still write down notes to myself saying, I didn't sleep, this is the situation, this is why, I'm off the reservation a little bit. That way, if it ever happens again around that same time, I can look back and be like, hey, last time I took the bar, I did, this, that, the other thing. It didn't feel very bad. You know what? Today I'm going to push it maybe another 5%, maybe 10 more pounds, whatever. Just small incremental change, because even that incremental change over time, years of training, can make a difference. But again, sometimes you just need to take a scratch, just chalk it up, come back the next day and rest. One last thing. So the way I do my training, I'm Monday moderate, Tuesday heavy, Wednesday moderate, Thursday heavy, today being Thursday. I take Friday off, and then Saturdays typically, whatever phase I'm in, I'm trying to max out every Saturday. So on a day like today was supposed to be a very heavy lift day. Sometimes, and this isn't the time to do it, sometimes what I can do is I will take that Thursday, take it off, work out Friday, go in Saturday and max. But the way that my training is, I need a day off before I max out, because otherwise, if I do a heavy lifting session, go in the next day and do another heavy lifting session, again, I'm putting myself in jeopardy of getting hurt, and that's not something you guys want to put yourself in, that position, right? So for some of you, yeah, you just move your day from Thursday to Friday. It doesn't make any difference. You come in Saturday a little fatigued, but so what? You're used to working out, Tuesday, Wednesday anyway, or however your schedule looks. But again, if you are striving to get stronger, striving to build your body in some way, you can't just do that. Taking the extra rest day isn't a problem. You may come in, the next workout 2 days later, whatever, a little stiff, a little sore, but you can stretch, you can do yoga, you can do other things like that to make sure that your body is still rather primed for your workout. So again, Saturday is my max out day. I may still go in and, I'm going to go for it, but that day still might suffer from losing sleep Wednesday to Thursday. So again, we don't train in a vacuum, okay? We need to take it with a grain of salt. Take that scratch day. Hopefully we can come back Saturday and just pick right up where we left off, maybe even still be able to progress. If not, next week's a deload week. We come back, whole new program, and we can go for it again. So again, be smart. Scratch days aren't the end of the world. Take them only when you need to.